Good morning, everybody. I'm Driven Fitness Erica, your friendly and fabulous personal trainer and health and wellness expert. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to my weekly live coaching session where I talk about all things health and wellness for 15 minutes or less here live about 7:30 every morning on Facebook, and then you can see me on replays on Instagram and YouTube and on our weekly email after that. So hopefully you are having a good morning. We'll see if anyone logs in today. So today is the 19th of May. The next 2 weeks I will probably be out. I am going on vacation. I'm leaving on Thursday morning for a week-long trip. So if you don't see me here next Wednesday, that's where it is. I'm taking some time off. So I will not be logging in. I will not have email and I will not have cell phone service, which is awesome. So excited. If you are just joining us, do a little quick hello to me and let me know who you are. One person, two people logged in. So today I'm just going to talk to you about a couple of little things that I have been doing lately to maintain my weight or just lose a little bit of weight. So a lot of the stuff I talk about weekly here is about pretty significant weight loss. Like if you have 10, 15 or more pounds to lose. But what happens when either you hit that weight and you just want to maintain it, or what happens when you start to just feel it creep up just a little bit maybe, and you want to knock that weight down again before it starts to get a little out of hand. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you are someone like me out there, I'm in maintenance mode for most of the time, right? My weight doesn't fluctuate a lot because I'm active, and in general, 80% of the time I watch what I eat. So if you are generally active every day, you're doing your 60 minutes of movement a day, and 80% of the time you're eating well with that 20% of just, celebratory fun, wine and chocolate, that's what it is for me, then this video might be for you. So, just recently my schedule, like many people's schedule occasionally, has been crazy. I've just been trying to rebuild a business here in Nevada. And so it's been nuts. So trying to get the normal workouts that I do has been really difficult. And I have not been following a training plan to the T. I'm not prepping for any races. So my super long workouts over the weekends, which typically were like 2 to 4 hours long if I was training for a triathlon or an endurance race, are not happening right now. So what did I notice? A little bit of weight gain. And we're not talking a lot, maybe 1 to 2 pounds, right? But I'm like most females, you can tell when you start to gain a little bit of weight, right? So I wanted to knock that down and get it back under control. So if you're in that situation, it's the little things that matter, right? So it might be cutting out your drinking during the week, right? So say you're having a glass of wine at night or 2 at night with dinner. Maybe it's cutting that out. All you need to do if you are in this situation to maintain, or you notice just a little creep, is you only need to be reducing a couple hundred calories a day. That's it, not a lot. So, if you're in big weight loss mode, most of us have known or have been told 3,500 calories, 3,500 calories is 1 pound, right? So if you are in weight loss mode, you reduce by 3,500 calories a week, that's 1 pound a week. So that's 500 calories a day, which is significant, right? For some people or most people. So if you're not in that where you want to lose a pound a week, you're in that active weight loss mode, you don't need to worry about that 500 to 1,000 calorie a day deficit. You only need a couple hundred calories a day. So this is what I've been doing. Number one, I quit drinking during the week, right? So wasn't crazy, but it had just kind of become a habit. Pouring a glass of wine at the end of the night, and usually it's 2 glasses or 1 big glass. So I just cut that out. I've been sleeping better, number 1. I've been feeling better, number 2. And number 3, that is a lot of calories that add up over the week. The second 2 things I've been doing, and these might not be practical for everybody, but it just gives you something to think about. Good morning, whoever's joining us. is that I walk my dog in the morning. Most people know that I have a dog, Molly. She needs a lot of exercise, but she is 11 years old now and she's slowing down a little bit. So whereas we used to jog a lot and it was actually my workout, like I would take her running, we would need to run anywhere between 4 to 8 miles, 8 when she was real young, then it was 4 quick miles. Now she like peters out 20 to 30 minutes. So a couple miles, she is done. She still needs that run to get her wiggles out, as I like to call them, but she doesn't need it like she used to need it, and it doesn't give me the workout that it used to. So I can't really count that as a workout anymore. But what I have been doing is in our morning walks, now it's a run. And I use that term run loosely. It's more of a WOG. I like to call it a walk jog. So I run with her. If she wants to stop, we stop and walk, we stop and smell. But if we're moving, we're running or jogging. And just that alone for 30 minutes burns some extra calories, right? I don't really count it as a workout for the day. I don't track it, but I know that at least I'm getting that 20 to 30 minutes of movement that's a little bit harder than walking. So at least I'm burning that 100 to 200 calories maybe extra that I'm looking for to work towards my deficit for the day. My brain is foggy. So that's option number one. If you have the chance to walk, run your dog, right? Or maybe take your kids out for a little bike ride or get an extra walk at lunch or a little jog at lunch. It doesn't have to be a full workout session if you are trying to just burn that extra couple, like 200 calories or less. It really doesn't take a lot. The other thing I did was I rode my bike to work the other day. I had a meeting at the studio. Now I only work 1.5 miles from where I live, but again, that just little bit of extra was just a couple hundred calories, right? So these are the simple things that you can do that aren't crazy. It's not adding a huge extra like killer workout. It's just adding movement throughout your day that burns those extra few hundred calories. So, like I said, taking an extra walk at lunch or after dinner, parking your car far away from the stores, starting to take stairs if you are not already, right? Adding in those little things again, an extra run with the dog, run, walk, okay? 15 minutes on the indoor bike. So these are just really quick, simple things that you can do that will add up if you're in that weight maintenance or you just gotta like knock it down a pound or two. So start thinking about just little ways you can make changes throughout the day and that can be consistent, right? So I do my run with Molly every single morning. So even if I work out later, this little run walk with her or WOG is not difficult enough that I don't really get a sweat up. It doesn't tire me out. It's just something that burns a couple hundred calories. And maybe riding your bike to work isn't reliable. I mean, isn't that feasible for you? Maybe it's not realistic, but is there something else you can do that adds in that little extra movement throughout the day? All right, so think about that. If you're one of these people that is in maintenance mode or just needs to lose a couple pounds and you've thought of ways that you can just add in some extra movement throughout your day, then type it in the comments field so we can see. I've shared mine, and it's those consistent little things day after day that really add up to help you maintain your weight where you want it to be. All right, I hope you enjoyed those tips and those little examples. I will not see you for 2 weeks. I will see you the second week in June. I think it's second week in June after my vacation. So have a lovely couple of weeks. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.